Hello!
And welcome back to Books and Crannies.
Yes, I am Danielle.
I'm Sarah.
And it's that time of week, friendos.
Yeah, it is.
Personal read check-in time.
Woo, woo, woo.
Yeah. We gotta talk about what we read this week.
Yeah.
Jingles left and right.
Yeah.
So, yeah. It was a short week for both of us because we hung out all weekend.
Yeah.
So we didn't get a lot of reading time.
Yeah, I didn't. I read a chapter while I was here.
Yeah.
In the whole weekend.
I read nothing. So I don't have a whole lot.
I don't have a ton either.
So it's a fine week.
Yeah.
But I know you have one more review than I do.
I do.
Kara.
Yeah.
So you must tell me. You have to start.
Okay.
What'd you finish?
Well, I am going to tell you about The New Couple in 5B.
Yeah. You
by
were
Lisa Unger.
listening to that last week, yeah?
I was, yeah. And I was at like 85% last week. So I guess I listened to
15
whole percent.
Heck yeah. Tell me what it is. I know it's a thriller.
Yeah, it's a thriller about a couple who like inherits a fancy multi-million-dollar apartment in this like, prestigious neighborhood in somewhere.
Great.
From dude's uncle.
Okay.
Who they like took care of while he was dying.
Whatever that sound means. And it's thrilling.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't want to know why.
It's like a thriller, suspense, paranormal question mark.
Oh, I love me a ghosty.
Yeah.
Well, paranormal vibes.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting. What'd you give it? What'd you rate it?
I gave it 3.5 stars.
That's like about on par with all thrillers for me.
And I think like it's probably as good as it could have been.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. It's just that's usually where my ratings for thrillers land.
Yeah. Same.
If they're really good. So.
Okay. Well, why'd you do that?
Well, I will start with, I guess, I don't really have anything bad to say about the book, actually. The writing was really good. This is the second book that I've read by Lisa Unger, and the first one was pretty good, too.
Okay. That name is familiar. Probably from you.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you have the first book that I read somewhere.
Probably.
Maybe not, because it's my mom's, actually.
Okay.
So
well.
I might not have given it to you.
All right.
But anyways, not important. There's also, I forgot to tell you in my synopsis, there's it's a fancy building. So naturally they have a doorman.
Of course.
And he's really creepy.
Oh, no.
And he's got like cameras hidden everywhere in the building.
Icky.
Not hidden. People know about them, but he like uses it to
creep.
Watch people and make sure that everyone's okay. But then he also has intercoms in everyone's apartment and like listens in on people's conversations.
That's a lot.
Because it's programmed to be like, when you say, "Hey Alexa."
Yeah.
But
the doorman.
It's, "Hey Avi," and he's like there and ready to help you with whatever. It's really creepy.
Yeah, I wouldn't want that.
I don't like it.
No. Okay.
But anyways, the writing was good. I really like the thriller vibe with a touch of paranormal.
Hell yeah.
Like, is it ghosts or is it something else? I don't know.
Yeah, dude.
The paranormal intrigue was a good touch. I liked that a lot.
You know me and my love for paranormal.
Same.
So.
The book kept me on my toes the entire time, even though there were some parts that were kind of slow and like repetitive almost.
Yeah.
I was still the entire time like, ooh, it could be this, like trying to come up with theories, and none of them was right. So
well, I love that in a thriller.
Yes.
If I can't parse it out, because I'm the worst. I ruin surprises for myself.
Same.
Yeah.
Except I'm really bad at like
mysteries.
Usually I'm wrong. So
shoot.
But also mixed into this book, there was like diary entries or something, like past viewpoint from someone who lived in this apartment previous to them.
Yeah.
Like a long time ago.
Interesting. We love that.
Long-ish time ago.
Okay. And
I really enjoyed that. It almost felt like a historical element added to it that I just really liked. I liked getting her viewpoint, and yeah, it was cool.
The freaking jumping of perspectives and timelines.
Yeah.
Come on.
You didn't get a ton of her perspective, but it was like mixed in just enough that every time I was like, yes.
Give me more.
I forgot about you and I love you. But anyways, I loved the character building.
Heck yeah.
I feel like there was character building not only for the main characters, but also for the side characters. And not only the, like, important side characters, but other side characters, too.
Yeah.
Because they're in a building full of wealthy people who are, like, snooty and rich and, you know, snooty.
Yeah. Yeah.
And there was just a lot of building in that, and I really enjoyed that part of it, too.
Well, shit, yeah.
That's about it, really.
Okay.
I enjoyed the story. It was fun. The twist at the end, I was like, okay. And then there was another twist, and I was like, oh, shit. Hell yeah, dude. Except not hell yeah, you suck.
Oh.
So.
But like it was enjoyable at the end.
Yeah.
It wasn't a bad twists.
I mean, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was
like
good.
Satisfying.
It was
I guess is what I'm
satisfying,
looking
yeah.
for. Okay.
Yeah, because the whole time you're like led to believe that this thing is a thing. I don't want to say too much. I don't want to spoil it. You're led to believe that there's something going on with a certain person.
Yeah.
And then there's like a twist at the end that you're like, oh shit, it wasn't this person all along. And then there's a second twist that you're like, oh shit, I was right. So.
Wow.
Wow.
Well, I'm glad you liked it.
Yeah, it was good.
I feel
It was
like
fun.
that's pretty good reviewing for a thriller.
It was a fun one.
Well, shoot. I have another friend reading this book right now.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So, apparently it's popular. I don't know.
Great.
Yeah.
I just like saw it scrolling through Libby and was like, cool.
Okay.
I'll take it.
We love it.
Yeah.
Well, Sarah,
Yeah.
I only have one review this week.
Okay.
You want to know about it?
I do. Will you tell me?
I would love to.
Okay.
I listened to the entirety, all of it, Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets.
Hell yeah.
By J.K. Rowling.
Dude.
Obviously.
Tell me about it.
Rowling.
J.K. Rowling. I say
Rowling?
Rowling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know why I keep saying the other one. This is the second book in the Harry Potter series, guys. It's Wizarding World. Adventures.
Yeah.
There's a Chamber of Secrets. Oh my god. And they gotta try to figure out the secrets of the chamber.
Secrets don't make friends,
Yeah,
Chamber.
that's right. Chamber.
Jeez.
God. Share with somebody.
God.
I guess it did, technically.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the second book.
Great.
we know what it is.
What did you rate it?
Okay, hear me out.
Oh.
I only gave this one a 4-star.
Oh, shit.
I know.
Okay.
I know. Last week
Wow.
we were like, all of them are 5-star, but
Wow.
I think I've also told you that Chamber of Secrets in general is the one I love the least.
Oh.
I still love it.
interesting. Okay.
But I love it the least.
Okay.
And I think that the narration was still 10 out of 10. The guy, it's the same guy.
Okay.
I'm assuming he's going to do the whole series.
Yeah.
Because why would they switch it? And I still love the characters. I still love the wizarding world. I love all that has to offer. But I think where the Chamber of Secrets kind of takes me out of it slightly is that, one, Harry's like hella whiny for a lot of it and doesn't do anything to change his circumstances.
Mm-hmm.
2, it's less like new characters being introduced. Like the only one that you really get is Gilderoy Lockhart, and I fucking hate that guy.
I really hate that
I
guy.
hate that guy.
Yeah.
So maybe that's part of why I hate this book.
That's
is
fair.
dramatic. Why I like this book less.
Why I hate this
He
book.
gives me the ick. I hate him.
Yeah, he's really, really bad.
He's so annoying.
Bad character.
Yeah. And I felt like there weren't as many like mystical, magical, fun little things sprinkled in with
That's
like
fair.
ghosts and different magics being used.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just such a big focus on the chamber. And I mean, I know it's the title of the book, but I just felt like some of what is so like awesome and fun about the first book is not in the second one. So
Okay.
maybe that's why I didn't love it as much. I think that the writing is just as good as the first. It's just this story is not my favorite.
That's fair.
So damn.
Wow.
Yeah, I wanted more new characters. Like there's characters that are talked about very briefly, like even Ginny. They don't
Mhm.
tell you anything about her.
Yeah.
So she's just like this ancillary character to the plot,
Mm-hmm.
but they don't say anything about her really.
yeah.
And, all we get is Hermione and Ron and Harry. And I know the Three Musketeers, but tell me about everybody else too.
Yeah.
Shit.
That's fair.
Damn. And also give me that same warm fuzzy vibe of magic as the first book.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I feel like this book really was like focused on all the turmoil that they're going through rather than like
Yeah.
the magicalness of being in Hogwarts. And,
Of entering the wizarding world.
yeah.
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 Which, like, okay, fine. And I know that they get darker as we go,
Yeah.
but I also feel like they get darker with magic as we go.
Oh, for sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the magic in this book, like, it is there. It's just
Mhm.
not obvious what's going on.
Yeah.
It's not like in-your-face magic.
Right.
Which, fine. but it was all right. It was good.
Fair
I
enough.
still love it, but
Yeah.
but yeah, it didn't get a 5 from me.
I'm a little shooketh.
I know. How do you all feel about the Chamber of Secrets? Do you like it as much as the rest?
I love them all. So.
I love it too. Everything that I didn't say was bad was good, so. But anyway. What's your second review, Sarah?
Well, Danielle,
Mm-hmm.
I'm a little salty. I'm just kidding. I'm not. I am because I really want to start reading Crescent
I
City,
know.
and now we can't.
I'm gonna freaking try to finish that son of a bitch.
I finished the rest of The River of Silver by S.A. Chakraborty.
I know.
And this is a spin-off compilation for the Daevabad trilogy, so City of Brass.
Yeah.
It's a bunch of like short stories that either were chapters that were omitted from the books or just like extra little stories.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
I gave it 5 stars.
Hell yeah.
Obviously.
All of them, dude.
Obviously. I'll be interested to see if you feel the same.
Yeah. Yeah. We'll see. But, I mean, that's the third and a half book.
Yeah. Yeah,
got
dude.
a 5. Well, tell me why, without spoiling anything.
Yeah, I'm going to try really hard to not spoil anything. Well, first of all, I loved the writing, obviously. It's no different from the trilogy, and
She's just brilliant.
her writing is beautiful.
I know.
I love it so much.
I know.
And I love the fucking characters in this series so much that, like, any little piece of them that I can grasp onto after finishing the series, I'm like, yes, please give me more.
Give me more.
Please.
Nari.
And I also loved not only getting like different perspectives from the main characters, but also getting perspectives from characters that weren't talked about as much in the book. Like we get chapters from Hatset and Jamshid and the other guy.
That one.
You know.
I don't know if I do.
The one.
That one.
Muntadir.
We both got there at the same time.
And I loved that. I loved seeing their perspective on certain events that you have read about already. And
that's
like
cool.
Just getting a different viewpoint of that, or getting backstory or something along those lines.
Yes, queen.
Yeah. The only negative thing I have to say about this book, and it's not the book's fault, it's my fault. It's not my fault. It's no one's fault. But I wish that I would have known about this book and what it was before I read the rest of the series.
Yeah.
Because I would have liked to have read the stories like as novellas in between the books rather than waiting till the end to read them.
That's fair.
Because there were points where I was like, wait, when is this? Like, what's happening? I'm very confused.
Yeah.
Because it's hard to just like distinguish where in the timeline it was happening.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Well, damn. Yeah.
Also,
that would have been a good idea. What?
The extended or alternate epilogue is the like second to last chapter in this book.
So you read it.
So I read it.
I assume it's the same.
I would assume
as
so.
at
It
the
sounded
end.
like what you told me about.
Okay,
so.
great.
I also, this is the part that I'm like, I don't want to spoil anything for you, but I'm going to say it.
Okay.
I feel like this book gave me all of the answers that I was looking for at the end of Empire of Gold. That I was like, I would have just liked to know a little bit more about,
I know
a
exactly
certain
what you're
thing
talking
or
about.
whatever.
Yeah.
And I got that from this book.
Well, then that makes me excited.
Makes me happy.
Yeah.
So.
Well, good.
I loved it. I love this whole freaking series.
I know.
It's
She's
so good.
Good. Yeah. Well, that's awesome. I'm glad
Hell
you gave it
yeah.
a 5. I'll let you know how I feel hopefully next week.
Yeah.
Yeah, guys, I guess segue. Current reads.
Mhm.
River of Silver is one of mine.
Yeah.
I did not touch that sucker at all this week. I just didn't have time. So I need to finish, 60% of it or whatever.
Yeah.
But that's okay. I'll do
It goes
one
pretty
day.
quick.
Yeah.
Plus, there's a whole chapter that you don't have to read because you read it already.
It's true. I did do that. Well, what else are you currently reading, Sarah?
Well, I think you should go first.
Well, I have 2.
Yeah.
You have 2?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I am still reading The Poppy War, the first book by R.F. Kuang.
Yeah.
I read another 67 pages, 66.
Nice.
It doesn't matter that much.
Yeah, no.
Of that book, and I'm still very much enjoying it.
Good.
I do feel like in this section that I just read, things went from 0 to 100 really fast.
Okay.
And there was some blanks in between all of that. And I
Mhm.
wish that it were a little more full in that section, but I still have more to read, obviously.
Sweet.
But I'm still enjoying it. It's fun.
Good. I'm glad.
I'm excited to review it for you.
Do you like the writing?
I do.
Is it like chewy or is it pretty easy to read?
It's pretty chewy.
Okay.
Because like the landscape of this is a continent, an empire split into multiple provinces, and it's a country that has been in multiple wars, and they just like can't seem to maintain footing as far as who's controlling it.
Okay.
And so there's a lot of like political stuff and a lot of freaking provinces and other places and enemies that are also, it's a lot.
Stop
it's
it.
chewy.
I love it already.
It's very fun. And it took a different turn. God, I want to talk to you about it. I'll tell you very little in my review, but it's really good.
Cool.
Yes.
I'm glad you're enjoying it.
I sure am. What are you reading?
Well, I started listening to Dark Rise by C.S. Pacat.
I have no idea what that is.
Audio book. It's a fantasy. It's like an epic fantasy mixed with romance, obviously.
Give it to me.
And it's about like a young man who is at the beginning running away from something and then runs into someone who like tells him like, this is your prophecy and you have to do this. And you're going to start training with this group of people to take down the Dark King.
Ooh.
And I haven't gotten very far. I've only listened to 15% of it.
Okay. I like the sounds of it though.
And I think I'm going to put it down.
Oh, no.
Because I want to read it.
Sarah.
It's one of those that I'm like struggling to keep up with it with the audiobook.
Yeah.
Because I zone out so often that I'm like, I come back and I'm like, wait, what?
Yeah. I feel like with chewy fantasies like that, it's a lot.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
So,
well, I guess we'll see next week.
I mean, I'm
if you've
enjoying
continued.
it so far, but
Yeah.
I just think I want to. We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, Sarah.
Yeah.
I started listening to The Inheritance Games, the first book. You always get mad at the books I pick.
I am mad at this one. I've been waiting to read this because I thought we had talked about reading it together.
I don't think we ever did.
Okay,
I don't even own them. This is on audiobook, but I can stop after the first and wait for
No, you don't have to. It's fine.
I don't even know. Anyway, this is by Jennifer Lynn Barnes, and it's a series. It's YA for show.
Yeah.
I'm 83% of the way through it. I was going to try to finish it today to have another review, but I just couldn't get her there.
Yeah.
It's interesting. It's very YA. It's like, I mean, I feel like the name tells you kind of what's happening. But like this ritzy family with grandpa worth billions passes and writes this random girl into his will.
Yeah.
And she gets basically his entire fortune. And nobody knows why.
Okay.
And there's a game about it.
Wow.
And it's YA.
Great.
It's fine. So far.
You're really making me really want to read it.
I'll give you a review next week. You can decide then.
I own the whole series, so I have to read it.
Yeah. Well, I probably won't read the second one for a while, so I'll wait for you. But yeah.
Well, great.
That's all I've been reading. You have one more?
I do. I started listening today to Wrong Place, Wrong Time by Gillian McAllister.
Okay.
It is again a thriller.
Ooh.
I was listening to Dark Rise this morning and was like, I cannot do this right now, so I need something like, I don't want to say light about a thriller, but it's easier.
Listening.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
this one is about a lady. It's really, really interesting so far. It's really interesting.
Okay.
It's about a lady
who
watches her son murder someone outside of their house.
Oh my goodness.
And then wakes up the next day and it's the same day. So it's like a Groundhog Day-esque thriller.
Ooh.
Except not every day is the same day. She's like living her days in reverse.
That's
so
bizarre.
Every day that she wakes up is the day before the last day.
Oh.
It's really interesting.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
I'm confused already.
Her goal is... I'm sorry I interrupted you.
No, I was just rambling.
Her goal is to obviously stop her son from murdering someone, but she's trying to figure out how.
Wow.
Because every day is the day before.
That's weird.
The last day. So it's really interesting. I'm really enjoying it.
That sounds interesting. It's a fun concept for a thriller.
Yeah.
I'm excited to hear more about it.
Hell yeah.
Well, that's all I got, dude.
Same.
What did you guys read this week? Can you tell us?
Please?
If
you read any of the books that we talked about today, please let us know how you felt about them.
Give us a small review.
Or just leave your star rating.
Yeah, that's
just
great too.
Whatever you want to do.
You don't even have to like put words in there. Just drop some emoji stars.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Well, I guess tell us which book you're talking about.
Yeah.
That would help.
For sure. Yeah.
and tell us about what you're currently reading and all those good things.
Please.
And thanks for hanging out with us for a little bit.
Yeah.
We'll see you next week
with
we more
will.
Reading talk.
Hell yeah.
All right.
All right. Well, happy reading.
And have a good week.
And we love you.
I love you. Bye. Bye.